Welcome to Penny for Your Shots, Conversations and Cocktails with Brilliant Women, the podcast where we uncork the stories and insights of exceptional female leaders from all walks of life. Our goal is to serve up wisdom, tips, and inspiration, and to support each other in rediscovering ourselves and what sets our souls on fire. We'll also share personal memories, paired with friends and a favorite beverage. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I believe that the best stories are served up over a glass of wine or a cocktail. So grab a glass, get comfy, and let's pour ourselves into Penny for Your Shots. Lydia Martin is a Shero in the business organization space. And if you've been in direct sales in the last 20 years, you've probably heard some of her trainings. She's offering a new and amazing opportunity through November 11th. I reached out to her to see if we could find time to chat so I could extend this opportunity to you all. And we were able to fit in a quick call this week. If you happen to be listening to this after November 11th, don't worry. Her training, advice, and the tools we talk about are still worth it at full price. We chat about our business journeys and how we've grown through it all. I've learned from her tips over the years and was surprised to hear just how much we have in common, except for our tastes in wine. But that won't keep us from sharing a toast. Here is Lydia Martin. It's great to see you. I'm so grateful that you joined me and it's such late notice. And
well, thanks for the invite. I know I thought, how are we going to fit this in the next 2 days? I was like, you know what? 5 o'clock works.
Good. I'm glad we could make it work.
So tell me the name of your podcast. I didn't even look.
It's called Penny for Your Shots.
Oh, Penny for Your Shots. That's why the alcohol question.
Yes.
Now I'm understanding. Okay.
Conversations and Cocktails with Brilliant Women.
Well, how creative is that title?
Oh, thank you. Well, a girlfriend came up with it, so I can't take credit, but yeah, it just fits.
I love it. And where are you in the world?
I am currently in Sarasota, Florida, so I think I'm not terribly far from you.
Practically. I'm in Orlando.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, I live part-time
with the hurricane and everything.
Yeah, well, our neighborhood was really, really lucky.
Oh, good.
We the looks of things, the eye went just beside our neighborhood. So
isn't that something?
It's a miracle that we're okay.
So
and
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah. My parents used to vacation in Sarasota every year. And so I've been down a couple times with them, but yeah, so my dad can't travel anymore, but I still can't believe I live in Florida. I've always wanted to live here. It's so fun to be able to say I'm Floridian now. So yeah.
Yeah. We bought our house, 7.5 years ago now, I think it was. So yeah, we've snowbird. So
nice.
I should rephrase that. We sun and beach seek.
That is awesome. I love it. Very good. I know. Well, I'm good with wearing flip-flops year round for sure.
Yes. I love that.
That's exciting. Yeah.
Is this your first? You moved this spring, right?
Yes. Moved in March. So this is my first winter in Florida. Very excited. I'm still like today. We went for a walk at 7 something this morning. I'm like, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. It is so cool. It's lovely.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm glad we're neighbors.
Yeah, seriously. And so you were with what group? Not Uppercase Living. What was the other one?
No, Traveling Vineyard.
Oh, Traveling Vineyard. They were the wine people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I do remember Traveling Vineyard. Yeah. Are they still around or no?
No. In fact, I had started my podcast last fall.
Okay.
And I was going to use it as a kind of a way to introduce myself to more people and to kind of grow my network and provide some more value to my people. And in December, the week before Christmas, they closed everything down.
It's heartbreaking. I hate hearing these stories.
Yeah, there's so many of them right now.
So many. I mean, so many just dropped like this month.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
it's scary.
It is. It is so scary. I still have so many friends in Jordan Essentials, Pampered Chef, Lemongrass Spa, you name it.
Yeah.
So many different
things.
Rodan
and Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, there's been a lot. I had a team of, at our peak, I was at about 650 people.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
So then what did you morph into then from there?
Oh, well, the podcast really introduced me to so many amazing women. And I've, through the course of the last year, because I launched the podcast right at about a year ago.
Okay.
And through it, I've been developing, what
Yeah.
courses I want to teach and all this kind of
Yes.
thing. And, it's just become more clear that
Yes.
part of what I really loved about my traveling vineyard business was the lifting and supporting of other women and
Yes.
coaching and training and
Yes.
just, providing language. And one thing I hear from female entrepreneurs all the time is that they don't want to feel salesy. They don't want to bug their friends and family, and they don't want to hustle and grind for sales. They may have received some bad advice telling them to post more on social media. So they post and they post and they post. And that doesn't feel good. So they either stop, are inconsistent, or don't convey the right message. I'm Penny Fitzgerald, and I've been training women entrepreneurs for more than 18 years, leading one of the top 3 direct selling teams in my former company. And now I'm providing my proven language, systems, and tools that will help you serve your customers rather than feel like you're selling or like you're constantly working. I've put together a 3-day free live event to teach female entrepreneurs a radically different way of running your business, so it's not running you. A way of doing business that's in service of others, one you can be proud of, where your customers will love you, and one that helps you reach your goals. I'm holding this event starting on Monday, January 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time via Zoom. You can save your spot by going to my website. That's pennyforyourshots.com and click the green button at the top labeled Save My Spot. Or just text the word SERVE to 319-448-3545, and I'll text you back that direct link. This course is normally $297, but I'm offering it to you for free. Don't miss your opportunity to shift your business from selling to serving. I hope you'll join me, and I can't wait to toast to your success. Cheers. Training. Yeah, so
Yes.
this just fits so well.
Totally where I found my love of teaching. I mean, I went to school to be a music teacher, but my whole love of empowering people to build a business all came from direct sales. But you are a music
Yes.
teacher too?
Well, I
Oh,
studied that in
oh, you
school.
did.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
did.
Yeah, no, I played violin and piano and I taught general music and strings and band and all whole bit.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
I was
really fell in love with teaching adults
that's
business
cool.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you worked in direct sales as a
Yeah,
seller.
I was with Paper Chef for 20 years.
Oh wow. I had
Yeah.
forgotten that.
Yeah, so I had a big organization. And
Oh my
then
gosh.
but I felt like I was like my heart was to teach.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be able to do that more rather than just in the confines of that one space. And
Uh-huh.
so I wanted to launch out on my own then and I was too scared.
Uh-huh. Sounds
And
familiar.
that's when I got hired by Belinda.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it really, I mean, I owe her a lot because she basically paid me to learn a lot of what I use now because
Oh,
I did it
wow.
to help her. So remember, I
Uh-huh.
don't remember she kind of brought her business digital. And so I was
Yeah.
her digital strategist for like 4 years in helping her bring things online. And
Yeah.
so it taught me a lot of things. It introduced me to Amy Porterfield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, she's another one that's just so
Yeah.
amazing.
So I'm saying, so it's just such a journey. It's so fun. And I'm just so
Uh-huh.
grateful to be at this place now. So thanks for inviting me. Seriously. I
Yes.
love talking to on podcasts just to inspire people because it's so fun to be almost 5 years in now. Because I
Oh,
still very much remember the beginning of the journey. It's
so
still close
exciting.
enough to me that,
Yeah.
it's not like it's forgotten. It's
Yeah.
still there. I remember the ups and downs for sure.
So
Um,
how did you break out of your fear? What convinced you to take that leap?
so I mean, seriously, 6 years I
Uh-huh.
dreamt of launching a digital business. I never heard of that
Mm-hmm.
term until I was on a webinar with Amy Porterfield, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, people like I knew people taught classes online, but I thought there's no way that it's like a career. Like a career. And she
Uh-huh.
was showing, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, okay, one day I want to do that, but I was way too scared, definite imposter syndrome. Cause my whole world was direct sales for 20 years. And so I
Yep.
thought once I left that, I'm like, who's going to listen to me? Like nobody knows me. Nobody, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yes,
scary.
absolutely.
So
Yeah. And you're
scary. So
so entrenched in your company, and that's what you know, and that's what you
that's
love.
right.
And
And you do it so super well. And you're like,
mm-hmm,
how do I transition out of that to
mm-hmm,
teach what I enjoy and feel like I can help people with? It was just a strange transition. And like I said, when Belinda invited me to join her, I was very upfront. I'm like, one day I want to really do this for myself. I want to teach. At the time I thought, if I want to speak or I want to coach, whatever. And she said, well, why don't you come work for me? And when the time's right, you'll launch. And that was the agreement we
wow.
had. And as time went on, I was like, I started feeling that tug. I was like, it's time. It's
Mm,
time. I worked as a field development, coach for a direct sales company in between.
uh-huh.
And then actually loved that job. But
Mm,
again, when you work for someone else, it's not your time,
right.
right?
Right.
I needed the flexibility. Aging parents, we needed to pull our son out of school for a couple of reasons. And it was like, I just needed more flexibility and more
Mm-hmm.
ability to work my own time and schedule. So I resigned cold turkey on March 2nd of 2020.
Oh my God.
2 weeks before the
March
pandemic shut down the world.
2nd. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't know it was
Oh,
coming.
right.
I had no idea. And I think for me, it was just God's timing, because if I had known COVID was coming, I
You're right,
probably would
right.
have changed my mind.
Exactly. Exactly. A blessing and a curse.
Yeah, because who in the world leaves a salaried job to launch a business in a time of a pandemic? Like, that just sounded crazy.
Right.
But I didn't have a choice. At that point, I was in there, burn the
Yeah.
ships, move forward, and there was no plan B. So I just went for it. I went all in, and I promised myself that I was going to let go of perfectionism.
Oh, yes. That's so good.
Because, to be honest, that was the heart of the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
It wasn't fear that I couldn't contribute and I couldn't teach well. It was really rooted in, I didn't want to let anything out into the world unless I knew it was going to be successful, unless
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was going to be perfect, and that everyone would just think it's all wonderful, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, I can't have that mantra. An entrepreneur builds a train while it goes down the track, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
just stay in the station and make it pretty, you are missing out on so much. And so I had heard a
Exactly.
trainer say, take massive imperfect action. And that was
I
the
love
mantra.
it.
That was what I adopted. I was like, I'm going to say that to myself every day. Massive
Mm-hmm.
imperfect action. Because
Yeah.
nothing moves forward until you take action.
That's right. It brings clarity. One
It
step
does.
in front of
Well,
the
that's
other.
why funny you say that, because so many people think I have to get clarity and I have to get confidence before I do something.
No,
Nope. Clarity and confidence comes by doing.
exactly. Exactly.
So
It's taken me a
important.
long time to admit that.
But it is so true. And you have
Yeah.
to know, you have to launch to learn. You really
Yes.
aren't going to know what is going to make something beautiful with a pretty bow until you get it out in the world. And you have to
Mm-hmm.
be okay with it not being your 100% best. You have to
Yeah.
be okay with it, because truthfully, a B for us to someone else feels like life changing, right? And we think they
Right.
have to have everything we know and everything we do well. No, they just need that one thing that's going to help
Yeah.
it pivot in their mind. And so I had to let go of the perfectionism. That was the bottom line.
Yeah. Right.
Made
Oh
a
my
massive
gosh.
difference. And it I really did commit to doing things scrappy.
Hello, friend. Let's be real. When's the last time you did something just for you? Enter Wine Camp 2026. We're talking wine tastings, fire pit chats, sunset dinner cruises, and zero cooking required. Just show up, sip something fabulous, and reconnect with the version of you who loves adventure, sisterhood, and a glass of local Riesling in hand. Sweet, dry, or both. No judgment here. We're heading to New York's gorgeous Finger Lakes, July 31st through August 2nd. And yes, it's as dreamy as it sounds. Secure your spot at pennyforyourshots.com/winecamp. Don't wait, room options are limited, and my crystal ball says we're going to sell out. Bring your besties or fly solo like the fabulous free spirit you are. You'll leave with new favorites either way. Wine Camp 2026 is calling. The only question is, are you in? Find out more at pennyforyourshots.com/wine camp.
So I just had to do it. So I was learning new technology. I had heard about Kajabi through a couple of the different venues that I work with. I'm like, well, I'm going to work with this all-in-one tool called Kajabi, but I resigned on March 2nd and I decided I'm going to do a free 5-day challenge. March 25th is when it was going to launch.
Wow.
Like in 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm doing this thing. So I have this thing called Kajabi. I barely had a homepage. Like it was so basic, but I created this landing page that had nothing more than an image, a few sentences, and a form to put in your email. That was all I had. And I was like, I'm going to do a 5-day Banish Business Clutter Challenge because I love helping people with digital organization. And I used to struggle a lot with paper clutter. 17 of
Yes.
the 20 years in my direct sales business, you could never see my desk,
Mm-hmm.
never see the floor. And so I actually had the opportunity to help a lot of people when I worked for Belinda and other people. And so I was like, I know people will benefit from that. So that's what I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach people how to get organized, have less paper in their life. And I literally shared that form. It was so basic. It was not pretty. It was not formal. It was not fancy. I'm like, just come to this free 5-day challenge. I didn't know what I was going to be teaching every day.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the past, I would have had full on outline. Slides would have had to been created before I even told anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just swapped that decision. I'm like, you know what? If I tell people this is happening, I will do what needs to happen to get it done to be enough. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be perfect. It's going to be enough. And whatever happens, happens. I'm going to learn from it. And that's just going to help me be better the next time I do it.
And what you taught, they learned from. It was
Yeah,
helpful to people. It served.
absolutely. Well, I will
Mm-hmm.
say one thing that's really good. And this is why we're holding on to perfectionism. I don't know, because you know what people want? They don't want perfection.
No, people hate that.
Why do we think everyone wants it? They want
No.
authenticity. They
Yeah.
want relatable. They want
Mm-hmm.
genuine people saying, no, this is hard for me. And so I actually think it serves you better to just show up, be present, and be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so this didn't work. This tech didn't work, or I didn't get a chance to do this, or I'm going to fix this and I'll get it to you
Mm-hmm.
later. Like you just have to be okay saying those things. And nobody says anything back. They're like, that's fine. Don't worry. Take your time. And yet we've laid awake all night stressing,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So you got to let it go. Got to let it go. Just,
Oh my gosh.
and
That's so awesome.
it's definitely served me well.
Mm-hmm.
So every launch I did, I learned and it helped me. I started with 0 people on an email list. And
Mm-hmm.
that very first challenge brought in my first 250 subscribers. Before we started, by the end of the challenge, they shared it with their friends. Now I had 400 subscribers,
Oh my gosh.
all within like 4 weeks of launching.
Fantastic.
So, so
How did you
exciting.
get that word out? How did you market it?
Well, this is what I tell people. So, it really pays to have built relationships with
Yes.
people. So
Yes.
I've been, I had my direct sales business for 20 years. I worked with, Belinda, who was an international speaker. I worked as a field development person. And you don't have to be spammy if you have built relationships with people. So
Right.
I just knew enough people that trusted me as a person
Yeah.
that and had knew like some of the superpowers I have, which is tech and organization. And
Yep.
all I had to say was banish business clutter. And like they're like, I don't even know what Lydia's doing, but I'm
Sign
in.
me up. Yep.
Like, and it
Yep.
was great. So I just say it just relationships are everything, because you never know when you are
Yeah.
going to have to pivot and you got to rely on those few key relationships just to get you off the ground. And
Yeah.
that's what
But
I
to
did.
believe in you.
Yes, they believe in you. You as a
Yes.
person. It's not even about all your knowledge, your
Yeah.
certifications. They put all
Right.
this emphasis on things that really aren't as big of a deal. And I'm telling you, these people showed up and I just every day was like, I'm just going to share something. I'm going to give them a quick win, get them to experience. But I'll be honest, you know what sells? What I've learned the most about this whole journey. We work so hard to come up with messaging and copy and all that. But if you can get people to feel hope You can sell anything.
Yes.
And I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, if you can get them to see themselves where I'm struggling with this, and if I can just
Hmm.
make a few key changes in mindset or actions or habits or whatever, and it's going to take me to this, like they just breathe a sigh of relief. And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, I thought it was only me, or I didn't think it was possible to make changes. And then they're just ready to follow you. Like, okay, thank
Hmm.
you for telling me this is a normal thing, that,
Hmm.
I'm not the only one. And I'm in, like, and I didn't realize that's really what I sold well until many years later. But if I look back, I mean, I think a lot of times we put so much emphasis on it's going to have so many modules in this thing you're getting, and it's going to have,
Oh.
you're going to
Yeah.
get this many hours of such a, nope, you have to really spend time learning about your audience, knowing what they need, and
Yeah.
giving them a path to how they can get that.
Yeah. Because we often believe in them before they do.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So it's just, I just feel very humble, very grateful for the journey. And this digital space is pretty amazing. I thought when
Yeah.
people did this sort of job that you were by yourself all the time, because I love that about direct sales, right? We're always with people. Like we would
Right.
go on trips with them, and we'd have award ceremonies and conferences. And I
Yep.
thought, I'm going to be a very lonely entrepreneur because I'm not going to have that anymore. And that is not true.
Oh.
It's not, the community is incredible. You just have to get
Hmm.
plugged in with the right communities, and you just connect with people. I just got back from a conference actually in LA, Kajabi Hero Live. I got to connect with all these people that use the same platform I do. And
Uh-huh.
just to hear, be inspired. Brendan Burchard, you probably know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is one of the people who helped build Kajabi, and he's earned millions of dollars, obviously, on many platforms, but he's officially earned over $100 million on Kajabi alone.
Wow.
So I'm just that sort of inspiration, and hearing from
That's
where he
crazy.
started, I'm like, this is not pocket change.
Right. That's mind
Mind
boggling to
blowing,
think
right?
about.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. And that's just one platform that he uses.
Mm.
And he makes obviously millions from other places as well. But my point is you really don't know what your business is going to be until you go for it, right?
And who it's going to help, who you're going
Exactly.
to reach and how they could transform from what you put out there.
It's incredible. And the fact that we can reach people from all over the world. I never anticipated that I would have people from Norway, Israel,
Oh,
Australia, New
wow.
Zealand. Like, people join my courses, and I'm like, what country are you? Like, how?
Wow.
How is this even possible? Like,
Uh-huh.
and it just connects us in such a unique way. So a lot of fun for sure.
Wow. That's very cool. So is there anything that you would do differently on your path?
Um, I really just think, again,
Start sooner?
that's yeah, I would have definitely started sooner. But even having that 6 years of imposter syndrome and perfectionism, it still builds to what you are today.
Right.
So I
Right.
don't really have regrets in that. But
Good.
I will say, a concept that really helped me. Do you know who Allison Levine is? She was like one of the first
No.
women Everest expedition
Oh,
people.
wow.
So her if you find her TED Talk on YouTube, it's amazing.
Okay.
But one of the things I learned from her actually at a conference was this thinking of the journey, right? And how so many people think your journey is always going to be a straight line. And so if
Mm.
you go into this journey thinking it's going to be a straight line, you're going to struggle. You're going to get
Mm-hmm.
frustrated. It is so far from a straight line, but I had never heard her explain it in the way she did. And so I don't know if you know this, but when you climb to the top of Mount Everest, you don't just go from base camp to the top. There are 4 base camps you go to in the
Okay.
journey to get
Mm-hmm.
acclimated to the altitude.
Oh,
And
sure.
then you have to go back down
Oh.
before you can go back up.
Oh, really?
You have to hear her story. She takes like this laser and shows Everest with all the different base camp points. And
Yeah.
she's like, so you have to spend like 2 weeks at this camp, then you go up to this one for a few days, and then you have to go back down for a few days. Then you go to one, then you go to two, and you're like, okay, let's go to three. Nope, your body will not be able to handle it. You have to go back to one, back to
Really?
base camp. And you have
Wow.
to do this for 4 base camps. And so her point is, so many of us think when we're back down in the valley of the business or whatever,
Mhm.
that we don't have it anymore. Like all hope is lost. I have to start all over. But the truth of the matter is we're just back at base camp, right? This whole experience that we're experiencing is preparing us in order to be able to handle Everest, whatever
Mhm.
that top goal is. And so I wish I had heard that, and I did hear that sooner, but I wish I had thought about that more. Because a lot of times when you're in this journey, you're like, oh, I got COVID the end of 2020. It put me out of commission for like 2.5 months.
Oh,
And I
wow.
remember coming out of that going, feeling so defeated. Like I had so
Oh,
much momentum and now I have to start all over. And it was that base camp thing. I was like, nope, just back at a base camp. The next time I go up, I'm going to be able to go higher because I have the history and the experience. So
right.
that was just something that I would encourage people to remember. Sometimes you're at base camp, just preparing for the next
Mm,
climb.
that's a great analogy.
Isn't that awesome?
It is. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Our nervous systems too. We try, we get uncomfortable and that's when we grow, but
Mhm.
that's a time when it's hard to, I mean, you can start second guessing and you
Oh,
start,
everything. I know. I tell
yeah.
people all the time, you have self-doubt constantly. Like
Oh,
one
yeah.
day you will be on top of the world and the next day you will doubt everything. What am I doing? What should I be doing? Like
Hmm.
that is a very normal part for the course, but it's just every day, keep going, keep learning about your audience. What do they need? And just showing up in new ways and testing out to learn what you like to do.
Right.
I thought when I started, I was just going to help people learn Evernote or how to scan or how to get organized. I fell in love with helping people build online businesses. So I totally moved into a whole nother
Yeah.
directions. I still help with people. I have a program called the Digital Clutter Cure, still my top selling program, but I have a membership that literally helps people launch and scale online businesses. And that's my happy place. I would have never discovered that if I had not gone through this journey. And
Wow.
so you just know that things are going to change along the way. The more you do, the more you
Yeah.
try, just got to go for it.
Yeah. It's that
Yeah,
action providing clarity again.
it is.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, that's great. So I've been following you for a long time since, the direct selling days.
That's something. Long time.
Yeah, a long time. I've been on your
I've
email
known you
list
for a
for
long time. I love this. Yes, I've known your name. I was always like, Penny Fitzgerald. I know we go way back.
That's right. That's right. Well, and then I saw your email about Kajabi, and it's one of those tools that I had heard about and kind of looked at and thought, eh, my limiting belief was it's too expensive. And then along came this email from my new friend Lydia, or my old friend Lydia, that's now a closer
Yep,
friend,
yep.
that they're having a special right now and it's one you've never seen before, right?
No, not in the 5 years I've been with them.
Wow, it's so exciting. Okay, so
It
I got
is.
to preface this by saying I jumped on it, and,
I'm
I
so
listened.
excited for you.
I am too. I
Yeah.
I watched your overview video of
Hmm.
it from when you went live. I missed it live, but then I listened over the
Yeah.
weekend, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to take the place of several of the tools that I'm already using,
Mhm.
and let me do a cost comparison, and it's ending up for the first few months anyway, it's going to be kind of a wash,
Yep.
but as my database grows, it'll
Yes.
be even more lucrative. I
It
think it's going to
will.
really help.
It
Yeah, so I'm
will.
super excited, and then I've been playing with it for, oh gosh, it's only been like 3 days, but I
Yeah.
can't believe how easy it is to use.
I'm so excited for you that you've jumped in. I know.
I'm
I was like
excited
a kid
too.
in a candy store. Literally, I couldn't sleep for like the first 2 weeks of my launch because I
Uh-huh.
just wanted to get in there and create and see what it
Yeah,
did and all the things. Yeah.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah. And it
Exactly.
is, it is overwhelming. And it's in the beginning, we're not making money often in our business, right?
Right.
Unless we have another job or something. Like I quit cold turkey. My
Yep.
husband was still working. So yes, we still had income. I would not have
Mhm.
done that, obviously, if he did not have a job, but I still needed to replace a full-time salary. And I wanted to
Right.
do it as fast as possible. So the last thing you
Yeah.
want to do is spend money, right? You're
Right.
not even making money yet. How
Exactly.
am I going to spend money on this thing? But
Yeah.
because of my work with Belinda and many other people who struggled with tech, I have used so many tools from email service providers to landing
Yep.
page tools, the whole bit. And so thankfully I had a chance to try out many.
Mm-hmm.
And even working, with certain people, a lot of them would have WordPress and they'd be like, well, WordPress is free. I'm like, well, WordPress in itself is free, but it doesn't do anything for you until you
Right.
pay for plugins. Right? Like
Right.
there's a lot of things you need to do to get a profitable website. If you just want to have a WordPress site and a blog and you're just writing for fun and it's a hobby, sure, do WordPress free. But if you want to have a business where you're able to have a sustainable, profitable business,
Mm-hmm.
you need tools that allow you to do that. And so
Right.
what I love about Kajabi is it is an all-in-one platform. So you're right, it replaces so many tools people are paying for.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends up saving you so much money over time. It's the company's been around over 15 years, very established, and it on the platform from the people that use Kajabi, $8 billion worth of revenue has gone through the platform.
Wow.
So think about that. That I think of the people that represents that have been
Yeah.
impacted by online creators,
Mm-hmm.
truthfully, who are selling coaching programs, courses, workshops, digital downloads. There's so much you can do online, but I knew I wanted a tool that would just do what I needed because the last thing
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do was start with something else, it not be what I needed. And now I have to spend all the time moving, learning a new tool. Like people don't understand how exhausting it can be.
Oh yeah.
I'm just one to start with it, but I help people move all the time because they just have to experience the fact that this is expensive. This is time consuming. I'm frustrated because this plugin doesn't work with this plugin anymore. And I can't
Yep.
connect this tool. And I was just over it and I was done. And so I'm really excited that since I started with Kajabi, I've become a Kajabi partner. I've become a Kajabi expert. So I'm one of their
Mm-hmm.
vetted experts, which honestly, I would be telling people about Kajabi all day long, even if I wasn't those two things, because I just love to share tools that help people. And so I'm thrilled you've jumped in. Kajabi has literally been the backbone of my business for 5 years.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
for
great. And I
sure.
am migrating some things, but my corporate days, one of the things that I did was migrations from from
Yep.
different systems to our system. So I'm used to that. What I thought was going to be pain and what I've discovered in just, 2.5 days is that it's really easy.
Yes. Well, and they think through it really is for digital content creators.
Yeah.
So if you sell physical products, it may not be the tool for you. That,
Mm-hmm.
I always think of more of a Shopify experience because it's a cart platform with shipping and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Kajabi is created for digital content. Sure, you could sell a physical book if you wanted to and ship it to them,
Yeah.
fine. But seriously, if you want to create anything that is delivered digitally, Kajabi's king. The experience for your customers, your ease of use, the things they have added to it, even since I've joined. You can use Kajabi for podcasting, communities, coaching. Like there's so many options that
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just very robust for all different types of businesses. So,
I
like you
love it.
said, there is a crazy, amazing promotion going on right now.
Yeah.
One
Tell
I've
us,
never
tell us about
seen.
that.
So and even at full price, I paid for Kajabi at full price and it's been worth every penny. So I always like to preface that because I know some people will listen to this after the promo. So I
Mm-hmm.
want people to know, even at full price, it is to me worth its weight in gold. But a few times a year, they will do like a 20% off promo or a get 3 months for $99 promo, this sort of thing. I have never seen 50% off all plans. So, not since I've been around. So, it's really exciting. So, through November 11th, you can choose any plan. You can pay monthly or annual, and it truly is 50% off for the first year. And that is only if you sign up through an affiliate like myself. So, if you went on kajabi.com and you just looked for the 50% off, you'd only get it for 6 months. So that's why there's a lot of benefits to joining through an affiliate partner like myself. You get maybe a better discount, in this case, 12 months instead of 6. But
Mm-hmm.
partners like myself also like to give incentives and bonuses to help people who join the tool with our links. So as you know, Penny, I've
I
invited
do.
you to join us. I'm
Yes.
hosting a 6-week co-working experience with literal step-by-step training of how to use the tool with co-working sessions where you get to come build on your site. I'm there for troubleshooting to help guide. I love sharing shortcuts Like there are certain shortcuts in any tool. Sometimes we don't learn them till like 2 years in and we're like, where was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Like I've been clicking here and it's like 7 steps and I could have clicked here and like you're there. Yeah, those are the sort of things I love teaching to people. I'm like,
I
and
love
they're
learning
like,
those.
thank you. Yes, we call them celestial angels singing moments in my audience. It's like,
Yeah.
so
Love it.
that's really fun. So that's just a bonus. It's a program I sell for $397, but my Kajabi partners get free access. And so I always have a page on my website that lets people know what if there's a current promo, free resources that you can watch to learn more about Kajabi. All of the things. You just go to banishbusinessclutter.com and there is a Kajabi button at the top. And it takes them to
Cool.
everything they would ever need to know.
And that button also then would on that
Yes.
page, there's a link to actually go
Every
and
button on
sign
there
up.
is my personal affiliate link.
Okay.
And so if you click from any of those, it takes you to the 12-month special before November 11th, or again, anything else going on. This is one of the times they don't include a free trial because the special is so good. So if you happen to be watching this after this promo, one thing that will probably be on there is a 30-day free trial. So a lot of times they'll do free trials. So you'll see those on my page. They don't offer that at kajabi.com. It's only 14 days. So this is where, again, partnering with someone always has perks and benefits. And I love helping people with this tool. So thanks for the opportunity for letting me tell people about it, because a lot of people don't understand what a tool like this can do for them. So I'm always happy to answer those questions.
Cool. Yeah. And I'll include the link in my show notes too. So it's
Great.
easier for people to just find and click.
Sure. Yep. banishbusinessclutter.com/Kajabi.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
Well, yeah. And it's, I have loved the tools that I've been using. And, part of it is learning the tool initially. And then sometimes there are little glitches along the way.
So support is huge. Like you have to get into a platform that has not just a good support, like there's live chat in Kajabi. That's how I learned Kajabi. I would live chat them at like 2 a.m. and say, this is what I want to do. Just tell me how to do it. Because I'm done researching myself. But they have an entire help center with video tutorials, step-by-step instructions. It's so robust, that help center. So many people ask me a question. All I do is go to the help center, type it in, and I have instant instructions to send someone. So that sort of thing is really important in a platform, because you don't want to be out there trying to figure it out. And then there's all these glitches and
yeah. Well, and I got to say, I haven't encountered any in my setup. That's been really refreshing. The tool set I use right now, I love it, or loved it. But when I would try and create a campaign, I'd usually have to, like when I'm creating an email campaign, which I do on a weekly basis. I would have to back out of it probably twice at least, because it would, kind of lock up, or a box wouldn't move, or a block wouldn't move, or I'd try and insert a link and it wouldn't take. So, once you go back out and come back in, it would do it. I have had none of those problems with Kajabi.
No, you shouldn't have that problem. That would drive me crazy.
It is a little annoying, but it's the tool that I've been using. I'm not going to name it here, but it's been really good, and their help desk is amazing too, and it's inexpensive. But when you compare the cost with the time savings and the annoyance gone, and the capabilities that are enhanced with the tool, you got to have the right tools if you're going to really grow.
You do. And I get it. Some people, when they launch a business or a side hustle, they're just dipping their toe in, and they're like, I just want to see. And I get it. Like if you want to, maybe there's a free option you can try out, but I always like to say to people, like, if you're serious about this and you really want to impact people, you want to get your content out there are certain tools that are just going to help you do that so much easier, because it's what they're designed to do. So if you're going to do the scrappy version, yes, it will save you money, but like it is more on you to figure out what is needed, how to do it, how to connect it. I just feel so good. I mean, one of the things they have is they have Kajabi University. They have Creator Club, where they give you so much training on things that you would never even know you need to know.
Wow.
So all that's built into the platform too, which I think is really helpful.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Plus you.
Well, and that's what I mean. I do like, and I not just for me, but I love connecting people who are on the
Hmm.
same journey because I feel like even being in this co-working experience, you all are going to learn so much from each other, just as much as you're
Yeah.
learning from me, because you're going to get ideas from another entrepreneur, business owner who's like, well, I'm thinking about doing this. And in your mind, you're going to go, oh, I could do
Oh,
that in my niche. I could do that in my business. And that's why I love community in this space because we all learn from each other.
that's
100%.
right. It's
Mhm.
like group coaching. I feel like that's one of the things that I do is
Yes.
group coaching, and it just, you learn from each other so much.
So valuable. It just
Yeah.
gives you different perspectives, different ideas,
Hmm.
inspiration, accountability, all of that.
Right. Accountability is big.
It is.
Hmm. Keeps us going. I feel like our
Yeah.
friends and community believe in us before we do.
Mm-hmm. 100%. And sometimes we just need somebody to say, you got this.
Yeah. Take a
You
deep
know,
breath,
you're on the
sip of
right
wine.
path. Don't stop overthinking. That's what we all do. Stop overthinking
What?
and just go for it. What you said is fine. Go.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah. Just
forward.
test it. Go do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah. Is there anything I haven't asked you that you really want to share?
I mean, really, like I said, I just want to encourage anybody who's thinking, I would love to create some sort of business for myself that allows me to,
Hmm.
to have the flexibility I want. I want to be able to impact people. I just want to share. We all think, well, I can't really do that because I don't have a degree. I don't have a certification. We all have superpowers, right? We all have those things we're either naturally born with
Yeah.
or we had something we weren't good at and we learned how to overcome it, or
Yeah.
we've helped somebody else overcome something. We all
Yeah.
have this, one of those three things. And if you can take that and package it in a way that meets needs for other people, you can make money online. And
Hmm.
if this is new to you, I really encourage you to dig into learning the opportunities because you could have something literally just waiting for you to grasp that you could jump into that could be life changing for you. My business is just so far exceeded what I envisioned. I remember setting a goal for myself when I first started because I had
Hmm.
never earned that amount of money in any job, any business. And I was like, well, if I earn this amount of money, I've made it. I don't know what I was thinking. I doubled that in year two. And I'm like, what? Why am I thinking so
Oh,
small?
I love it.
Like,
Right?
why am I thinking so small? So I just want to encourage you, seriously, like if you go on my website, I have a blog and a podcast, I have a YouTube video. I talk a lot about different ways to earn money online. Do your research. I love digital training. Other
Hmm.
people like, I don't want to teach. I'm very creative. I want to create planners or journals or downloadables. Like I can connect you with people who are really good at that. There's
Mm.
just so many opportunities that people don't realize that they could literally work from anywhere and earn money from home.
Yeah,
Okay. Or from wherever.
exactly.
I mean, be a digital nomad if you want to.
And
So, yeah,
somebody, well, right. And somebody is waiting to learn from you.
they
Somebody
are.
needs what you know.
Yes. Always.
Yeah,
Always.
you.
It doesn't matter if it's
Mhm.
a way you do things, a framework, a system, a
Mhm.
blueprint, a roadmap. And a lot of us do these things and we've never really put it in a framework. Like I
Yeah.
didn't realize some of the things I did naturally online to save time until I started
Mhm.
coaching people. I wasn't an official coach, but people would call me and say, "Can you show me how you do such and such?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." I think I charged like $60 an hour when I first started, right? And so I was
Yep.
like, yeah, sure. I offer one-on-one sessions. They paid me $60. We got on Zoom and I would just show them and like seeing where their eyes would light up or like,
Yes.
I would have never thought to do that. I have a bookmark system that
Mhm.
thousands of people have downloaded. And it's a
Mhm.
simple, simple thing that will save you so much time online. You'll find it on my homepage, right on the button if you want to get your digital life organized. And that little 10-minute tutorial and PDF guide, like it's just mind blowing to people. Well, you have something to share that's mind blowing to people,
Yeah.
and you
We
just
take
haven't
it for
communicated it.
granted.
We totally just think it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's what
No,
we do.
right? Like if we were talking, like I know nothing about gardening, home decor, like anything you would say about certain topics is way ahead than
Mm.
anything I
Yeah.
know. And you think it's no big deal. I'm like, oh no, I would need every step. Like you'd have to hold my
Yeah.
hand. It doesn't
Yeah.
come naturally. And so we all have those strengths that we should be sharing with others.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Lift others up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at the end of my episodes, I always ask my guest, what's your favorite beverage?
I love this. I know. I was like, what is this question related to? I didn't know the name of your podcast at the time. So I love that. So I didn't grow up where my family drank alcohol. So I
Me
didn't get
either.
exposed to a lot of it. So I
Uh-huh.
haven't, I've hardly tried anything, trust me. And I'm not a big wine drinker because I just never really liked it. But I found a wine that I
Yes.
love.
Okay.
And it's from Trader Joe's. You have Trader Joe's in Sarasota,
Yes.
right?
Yep,
Okay,
you
so
bet.
Trader Joe's, they have a peach Moscato.
I've seen that there.
It's in the prettiest bottle, and you get it for every holiday. And that is the one wine I will drink.
Okay.
It is delicious.
And it's a little light, a little bubbly,
Very
a little
light. It's a little
sweet.
sweet. Yep, that's
Hmm.
definitely like a dry wine. I always wonder, how do people drink this? Not
Well,
my not my preference.
it takes a little getting used to. And I always tell people, I didn't like beer the first 50 times I tried it either, but I'm not a quitter.
I did quit. One sip and
No
I quit.
judgment. No judgment at all.
I love it. But that peach Moscato, that is some
Okay.
good stuff. Yes.
Okay. So what's a favorite memory with girlfriends, like just chatting or, hanging out?
Oh
What do you
gosh.
remember?
I do love meeting in person sometimes. I mean, I love the opportunity to work from home for sure. But
Yeah.
like just getting back from this conference I just went to,
Hmm.
and everybody should attend events in their field of study. Like I
Yeah.
don't care if it's a medical board conference or whatever you do. Like I think COVID made us all a little bit more homebody than we probably
Yeah.
should be. And
Yep.
isolation limits growth.
Right.
And it
It's hard
causes
on
a
us.
lot of issues. And so
Yeah.
as much as I like being comfortable in my yoga pants and my pajamas and my flip-flops,
Yes.
like just making myself get out there to meet new people just opens up opportunities. And
Yeah.
so I am very grateful for the friends I get to hang out with at these events because they end up being lifelong friends, and you have friends all over the country, the world,
Yeah.
that you're now connected with, and you don't feel alone, which I think is super
Mm,
important.
that's big
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Lydia, this
out
has
there.
been so fun.
Yes. Well, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Always love these conversations.
Yeah, me too. It was so great to have it one-on-one too, because yeah, I have to share you otherwise.
I love it. That's awesome. I can't wait to have you in the Countdown to Launch co-working experience. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's a
Absolutely.
great group. Everyone is very excited. We kick off on Monday, so it's going to be great.
Excellent. Well, I will be very active and getting things set up because, yeah, I am
Woo.
launching my new program in January.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't
That is what's
either.
so fun. So here we are. We have the opportunity to impact those, but now I get to teach the people who teach.
Right.
I mean, how cool is that? That's
That's
like the
very
ultimate
cool.
teacher thing. So I get to empower you so you get to impact the world with what you do. It's just
Exactly.
exponential impact. It's so cool. So I
I
love that
love
part.
it. Mm-hmm.
So fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we'll have to say a toast, with the peach Moscato for you and the Prosecco for me. And
I love it. I love that.
wonderful. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Lydia. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. All right. Take care. We'll see you in the group next week.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Take care.
That's a wrap on another spirited episode of Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women. I hope you've enjoyed the intoxicating blend of wisdom, wit, and wonder that these incredible women bring to the table. Check out the show notes for links to resources referenced in today's episode. And remember to subscribe and raise a glass with me every Thirsty Thursday as we continue to serve up inspiration, celebrate resilience, and reignite the passions that set our souls on fire. If you've loved what you've heard, please share the podcast far and wide and leave a sparkling 5-star review to let me know your thoughts. It would also help tremendously if you would visit pennyforyourshots.com and subscribe to learn when new episodes are available and pick up my free recipe. In the meantime, remember that your story deserves to be served and savored. Cheers to your brilliance and of women everywhere. Until next time, keep sipping and experiencing life's extraordinary moments. This is Penny for Your Shots, signing off with a clink and a toast to us. Cheers.